one here I messed with the other machines. It's an eagle button. Still got the shank on it. It's mashed in. I'm not sure what this is going to turn out to be. It may just be aluminum. Kind of looks it in a way. Let me pull it out and see here. That's all it is, pull tab. 1/2 foot. Don't laugh. We all found those pull tabs like that and thought that they were something else. Hey, welcome to another episode of Digging with Seven. It is hot here in Kentucky. I mean, it is hot. And I'm just kind of jumping from place to place. I start out at a turn-of-the-century house and find a few things. I found the face off of a pocket watch, and I'm going to get a name off of that. Right under the 12 there. So we can see about getting a date on that. Mid-1900s, I'd say. You know what that is? That's part of an old razor. And it's got some markings on it there. I may get an idea and a date on that. But I would say mid-1900s would be my guess. We'll check it out and see. This razor I found is a 1920s Gillette 3-piece model. You know, various forms of razors have been used throughout history, similar to the straight razor. In prehistoric times, clamshells, shark teeth, and flint were sharpened and used to shave with. Excavations in Egypt have unearthed solid gold and copper razors in tombs dating back to the 4th millennium BC. The first modern straight razor, complete with decorated handles and hologram blades, was constructed in Sheffield, England in the 18th and 19th centuries. Benjamin Huntsman produced the first superior hard steel grade suitable for use as blade material in 1740. In the 18th and 19th century, the wealthy had servants to shave them, or they would frequent barbershops. Daily shaving was not a widespread practice in the 19th century. In fact, some people never shaved. The custom of shaving every day among American men is a 20th century innovation, which was started after World War I. Men during the war were required to shave daily so their gas mask would fit properly. Straight razors were the most common form of shaving before the 20th century. However, straight razors eventually fell out of fashion. Their first challenger was manufactured by King C. Gillette in 1901. It was a double-edged safety razor with replaceable blades. The edge was protected by a comb pattern on the head to protect the skin. And you might not know that Gillette became the leading seller of safety razors because he sold those razors for less than it cost him to make them. Gillette made up the loss by selling replacement blades, which earned a high profit margin and provided continuous sales, a trend that continues today. Not much here, but it is a brass rivet, and it's still in the leather here. That probably would have went on a harness of some kind. Here's my junk right here. Manifold carburetor would have went on one end of it. Small motor probably. Got a hinge. Bunch of big old lead. Used to be a pipe. Got an axe head. That's 3 I've got out of here. Got a couple of jar lids and some tins. Junk. Well, they cut the hay on part of my Civil War camp, And so I'm able to go back there, and I find a couple of finds there with the Equinox. I'm in here on a spot that I've hunted with the CTX AT Pro extensively. Brought the Nox in. This is my first time with the Nox here. My first signal is a Colonial knife. Part of one's been broke off, but that's a good find. Here's one here I missed with the other machines. It's an eagle button. Still got the shank on it. It's mashed in. That is a great find right there. I don't know if it's infantry or general service. That's generally the only two types of eagle buttons that we find here, but what a great find this morning. I believe this is a tent grommet. I think it's a little bit too big for a poncho grommet. I could be wrong, but I think that's probably a tent grommet. Up here on Civil War camp, right around where an old late 1700s, early 1800s house was at. Then I find a Kentucky holler that has got a little bit of shade in it, and I'm able to hunt for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours on it. Find very little, but find a little bit. Well, I found a shady holler down here in Kentucky, and my first signal is a little 2-hole sewing button, aluminum. That's mid-1900s, early 1900s. That's what this old house is right here. See what else is here. Still up in this Kentucky holler, but I don't have any shade anymore. It's starting to get hot. And out of that hole right there, I thought I had maybe an Indian, but it's not. It's a wheat. I may get a date off of that. I don't know. I'll take a wheat though. Then I moved to a Civil War site that I've hunted 44 woods. I go up in the woods for a while. It gets hot in there, and I decide that I'm going to leave, and I come out in the field, and there's a shady spot right there just a little bit. I hunt it and find another round ball. Going to be a little hard to see in here this morning. It's darker than the camera shows it. We got a fired round ball. Looks like a 36 pistol ball. Came out of that hole right there. Probably about 8 inches deep. And I'm up in the 44 woods again, Jeff. Too hot to be out in the field right now. I got the 15 by 12 self-cool on. I moved out into the field. I've got a little shady spot, and I've got a 36 caliber round ball right here. I think it's still got, yeah, it's still got a sprue. You can see it right there at the top. That's a good little find from the American Civil War. Thank you for joining us on Digging with Seven again this week. I want to remind you that Tennessee Jeff and I have a radio podcast every Thursday night on Spreaker.com. It's called Relics Radio. It's on at 8 o'clock Eastern. I want to invite you over there and check out our new shirts as well at www.detectees.com. Ken and Mark Guthrie, the official Relics Radio t-shirts with the logo here on the front and two rednecks with a metal detector on the back. I'll get it out in a minute. Hey guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you Tuesday on YouTube, and we'll see you Thursday on Relics Radio.